Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and as the 2020 Democrat presidential primary rolls on, I think we're getting more and more accustomed to all of these far out there radical proposals that are coming from the various Democrats who are vying for the presidency. And we got yet another one over the weekend as Bernie Sanders, the socialist from Vermont, stated that he has a plan to eliminate $81 billion in past due medical debt in the United States of America. And he was talking about how there's some sort of a moral obligation for the United States of America to pay off this debt on behalf of the folks who accumulated it. And he tried going the moral high ground thing because, of course, with so many of these ideas that these 2020 Democrats roll out, they don't have the facts on their side. They don't have evidence to support what they're saying. So it can't be a conversation about fact versus fiction. Nope, they have to try and frame the conversation as they're the morally superior Democrats looking out for the people who are being ignored by the evil conservatives. I mean, it's just another one of those stupid arguments from somebody very unimpressive like Bernie Sanders. Mr. Sanders, at no point in time when he was rolling out this plan, made mention of how it was going to be paid for. Like, where's this $81 billion going to come from? It didn't seem that Bernie Sanders wanted to discuss that aspect of it. Of course he didn't, because $81 billion is a ton of money, and we know exactly where that money would come from. That money would come from U.S. taxpayers, hardworking individuals throughout the United States of America. And it wouldn't just end up falling on folks in the upper class. It wouldn't just fall on the 1%. No, it'd end up falling on us middle-class folks here as well. It always ends up falling on us middle-class folks. I mean, this is a totally socialist idea. But again, we shouldn't be surprised because this is coming from a socialist, somebody who embraces socialism, somebody who wants the United States to be a socialist country, even though we have seen socialism fail, totally destroy countries time and time again throughout the world, throughout time. In spite of that, Bernie Sanders and his friends still want to bring socialism to the United States of America, where inevitably socialism would destroy the United States of America, just like it's destroyed all those countries throughout time, just like it's doing to the once prosperous Venezuela at this current moment. But you see, we should never be taxing people just to fund the livelihoods of other individuals. See, yes, we should have taxes for certain things that are collective goods that most taxpayers could not provide for themselves without having taxes. Things like public safety, things like infrastructure. See, there are certain things that should be taxed, but we should never be taxing people just so other individuals' livelihoods can be funded. And that is exactly what is happening in this plan that is being pitched by Bernie Sanders. I mean, this is straight up socialism we're talking about. And I'm sick and tired of hearing all of these rich elite Democrats who are running for president trying to spend all of our money on things that don't actually benefit us. I mean, this $81 billion plan to eliminate past due medical debt, it's far from the only incredibly costly, incredibly absurd plan that these 2020 Democrats are rolling out. I mean, they're talking about spending trillions of our dollars to make college free for everyone in the United States. They're talking about spending trillions of dollars to eliminate all of the college debt that has been accumulated in the United States. They're talking about spending $30+ trillion on this socialist Medicare for all system. They're talking about spending $90+ trillion on this roadmap to socialism they call the Green New Deal. I mean, it just never ends. They want to spend more of your money and more of your money and more of your money, and it just never comes to an end. That is what you are going to get if you vote Democrat in 2020. You're going to see your country get totally bankrupted by socialists like Bernie Sanders. Fortunately, there is an alternative, and that is to keep America great and keep your bank account looking great as well by voting for Donald Trump in 2020. That's the good news. And that is all the time that we have for today. John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.